I need W-2 forms. I need to see a history of relationships, and we'll vet them, and we'll see if they continue. But don't send me these men that like to do the minimum, because, babe, that is not, no, we're not doing that again, okay?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I'm going to give you some tips if you want to date a single mom.
No. Okay. No.
This isn't for the boys who are trying just to get with one. We'll just drop you and never look back. This is for the people who actually want to date us. We're actually pretty simple, guys. Honestly, I think the only hard part for anyone dating a single mom would be to handle our stress and like emotional whatever's going on in our life, because obviously we have kids, we had a past life. We're pretty simple. Just treat us like a queen.
No, I don't think I will.
We're your ride or dies. We'll never leave you. But the minute you start fucking with our emotional self and not bringing peace to us, instead bringing us like anger and rage, like, we are gone.
What the hell? Oh my God.
After this man said to me, I just hate myself for hurting you. Hurting me? You hurt yourself. You were blocking your blessings, my boy. But you know what? Thank you, because you got out of the way of my blessings. Because the man for me, the rare man for me, is not going to do me dirty, okay? Not going to do me dirty. And do not give yourself the credit to think that you hurt me. You just were disappointing like every other man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, some of the people that watch me are married or in committed relationships. Others decided to be single. But hell, even the women. I know that you've all been wondering at some point, am I missing out on life for not dating a single mother? Well, if you've been asking yourself that, you came to the right place. Because today we have an episode of single mothers telling us their expectations. You know, telling us their standards, giving us a hint on how to date them and how to approach them, how to win them over and sweep them off their feet. So if you want a single mom in your life with a couple of children that are not yours, let's give it a listen, guys, and let's find out.
Public service announcement. I am back in my dating era. I left, for about 2 years, 3-ish years, I don't know, but I'm back.
Okay, stop it right there. So you always have to take this with a grain of salt, and a grain of salt I mean just don't trust her 99.9% of the times. When women say they have been single, like this one says, well, I have been off dating for 2-3 years. Do you think that she's been celibate those 2-3 years? Or do you think she's been getting her deal of fun? Alright, it's like, look, if that's what you did, just tell us. But don't tell me you're single, because having affairs doesn't mean you're single, right? You can have both. So, what these women mean with dating is actively searching for someone to provide for them, right? But it doesn't mean that up until this point where they started dating, they've just been celibate, waiting around, taking care of other things. No, they've been meeting with dudes, doing all those things. It's just they don't categorize it as dating.
And this time around, babe, we're going hard on recruitment, and we're making cuts left and right. We're making cuts. I need W-2 forms. I need to see a history of relationships. But other than that, babe, send me your dad, send me your cousin, send me your brother. Just send all the good ones to me, and we'll vet them, and we'll see if they continue.
Okay, so here is the first piece of advice. So for anyone interested, take note. So you have to send her an application with your dating history, years, months the relationship lasted, name of the individual you've been with, common places where you used to go, things like that. And also you have to show her like a sheet of improvements that you are willing to do, and then you'll get vetted, right? Then she'll say, maybe this one, maybe the other. You'll have to compete with a few other contenders, but hey, if you win, you could have this boss babe. If you're into this attitude of women who talk like, ah, babe, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, babe, okay, you know, talking like they own the place, talking like they pay the bills, talking like they own the world, I don't know, this really entitled and annoying behavior. If you're into that, send your applications, gentlemen.
But don't send me these men that like to do the minimum, because, babe, that is not, no, we're not doing that again, okay? Send me the ones that do the fucking most. Send me the nice guys, because I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna give you some tips if you want to date a single mom. This isn't for the boys who are trying just to get with one. We'll just drop you and never look back. This is for the people who actually want to date us. And we're actually pretty simple, guys. Honestly, I think the only hard part for anyone dating a single mom would be to handle our stress and like emotional whatever's going on in our life. Because obviously we have kids. We had a past.
They have kids, they had a past life. Now, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, alright? If you thought that dating a single mother is the best thing in the world, you have to know it comes at an expense, alright? They also have negative things. It's not all good. So they have children, and hey, it's not much. You just have to take care of all their ups and downs and emotional instability and lack of pair bonding ability and stuff like that. I mean, hey, you could go for a woman that doesn't have all those problems and this baggage, but if you have so decided that, hey, the juice is worth the squeeze, I'd rather go with a single mom of two from two different baby daddies that has tattoos on her hands and likes to record while eating, which is a degenerate behavior. But hey, if that is what you want, let me tell you guys, the prize is much more bigger. Yes, of course, the more effort you put in, the bigger the prize. So stop going for these you know, young women who are really attractive and they you know, they are stable options. You can picture a future with them. Stop with that, cut it. Better go for these women. Yes, you will have to put up with their emotional instability, with them nagging you, with them creating problems out of thin air. But let me tell you, it's worth it. So let's hear the other advice on how to sweep them off their feet.
Life. That's a lot. So if you're going to date one, be aware of all of that. And if you're man enough, take it on. If you don't want to put up with the bullshit, we understand. But get the out. We're pretty simple. Just treat us like a queen. We'll treat you like a king. Be emotionally there for us. Listen to us. And if you can meet all of our love languages and fill our love tank up, we will quite literally do anything for y'all. We're your ride or dies. We'll never leave you. But the minute you start...
You'll never leave us? Like what? Yeah, like you left your previous ex-husband? That's what you mean? Alright, so I gotta treat you like a queen, I gotta lift your tank and fill your tank and whatever you mentioned. She mentioned so many things I forgot already. I forgot. But she mentioned so many things and I got lost. But hey, just rewind the video, take notes, and if you do all of this, she'll treat you like a king. You don't have to worry that she already divorced her previous man, which she didn't treat like a king. I don't know why exactly. But hey, it comes with a risk. You have to know, gentlemen. But again, the prize is worth it. Because allegedly, you'll get treated like a king.
With our emotional self and not bringing peace to us, instead bringing us like anger and rage. Like we are gone. So again.
Aha. So here comes the, you know, the words that are in you know, little. That are not, you don't see them as part of the agreement, as part of the deal. But here's the key, you know. Yes, I will stay with you forever and I will treat you like a king until you displease me. If you displease me, alright, it's over. Yes, I'll stay with you forever, but if you do something that I don't like, well, sorry, just that doesn't go anywhere. Even though I mentioned I'll stay with you forever. Anyway, guys, it's just, I'm getting off track, but look, this is part of the risk, alright? If you want to engage with these women, you have to know that life must be a constant upwards path. You have to bring your A game every day, and every day your A game has to increase. Okay, don't come with that, yes, I'll be, you know, a stable option, I'll do my best. No. You'll do the bestest. You'll do the best that is bestest compared to yesterday's best, alright? Because they are queens, because you can't just fly with your average A performance. You have to improve every day. Otherwise, they'll leave. And I stand with them on that. They have to leave if there is a bad moment, period of sadness. If your mother passes away, all right, you can't show sadness, you can't be depressed. If you lose your job, it's over as well. If you have any problem with her, you cannot argue with her because that just doesn't kindle joy. So you have to tread carefully, but again, it's just really worth it.
And let's go over that. Rub our butts, treat us like a queen. Be like fun. Like, we're so stressed out in life, so like if we're with you, like we're with you to have a good time in all senses of that, you know? Anyway, single mom life, dating one's fun. Just know if you can handle it. A lot of people can't. And that's okay. Really, guys? We should start dating each other.
I mean, she appears to be a little desperate. She's a queen, she shouldn't be desperate. But hey, you know, the key takeaway here is, look, I'm gonna give you a personal tip that I think this woman didn't mention. But if you want to be with her, you might as well start with the lessons to be a psychiatrist and a therapist, because you have to understand them all the time, and if they feel bad, you have to do something about it immediately. They're not allowed to feel bad for more than 5 seconds in their life. You have to be constantly happy. So you might as well learn some magic tricks to entertain them. You might as well consult a clown to, you know, have some tricks up your sleeve. All right, you have to be prepared for every scenario that comes in life in order to keep them happy all the time. Because the moment you fail, they're out. This is the, this is the toll that it takes. Yes, the rewards are great. She will eat while talking. She will have tattoos. She will. You can have chats with her where she tells you all the guys she's been with. A lot of benefits that come with dating these women. But the toll is, it has to be a constant upwards path. So now let's move on to the next one, guys, and let's see what is the price of this precious gem.
Y'all, this man did me dirty. And my therapist said, I see a pattern of you not really getting your final say. It's because, listen, I'm the girl of blocked and blessed, okay? I don't even have to explain what you did. You know what you did. Why don't you explain it? But I was like, okay, I'm going to take that advice. I'm going to give a farewell message after this man said to me, I just hate myself for hurting you. Hurting me? You hurt yourself. You were blocking your blessings, my boy.
Before we continue with entitlement, I just have to mention these women that go around saying, I'm not going to tell you what's the problem, you should know. Massive red flag, guys. Really the most childish behavior I have ever seen. I've seen toddlers behaving more like adults than these women that they get upset, turn their back on you. You ask them what's going on and they say either I'm fine or you know. No, I don't know if I'm asking you. Are you retarded? If I am asking you, well, that means that I don't know, right? So, and the best part is they don't know as well. That's what gets me. Like, if they knew and you don't know because maybe I know you're stupid or whatever, I would understand. But the best part is, in most of the cases that these childish women get upset, they don't even know what's going on. They just feel bad, all right? They just feel bad because they are emotionally unstable, because they have daddy issues, because they have never received validation, because they feel crap when they self-reflect upon their life. And you somehow have to fix that, even if you don't know, what was the initial reason for them feeling this way. So let's say, for example, they feel stressed out because they hate their job. If that day you go back home and, I don't know, you don't ask her about her day because you are busy or something, they'll get upset. And you have to know that she got upset because you didn't ask her how her day went. That made her feel insecure because she is emotionally unstable. And instead of, talking about it, she just gets upset. You have to be a therapist to understand that, it all started this morning because Becky at the job didn't make her a coffee and she felt bad. And you have to sort of know everything that's going on in the world and in her life and in her past and think of the future. You have to do all of that because she can't open her filthy mouth to tell you what the problem is. Again, it's something that is hard, but it's always worth it with these single moms because they're just the biggest prize out there. Especially my favorite ones when they're emotionally unstable and create problems out of thin air. They are pain in the back. These are my favorite ones. The one with daddy issues, absolutely emotionally unstable, you know, and addicted to chaos, and they cannot live one day without making a problem out of it. My favorite ones.
But you know what? Thank you, because you got out of the way of my blessings. Because the man for me, the rare man for me, is not going to do me dirty, okay? Not going to do me dirty. And do not give yourself the credit to think that you hurt me. You just were disappointing like every other man, okay? Except the one man out there for me won't be a disappointment. And the journey to being a better person is a long one. So I send you out on that journey and wish you the very best.
I mean, it's such a long journey that you're in your 40s and you haven't found him yet, so it really must be a long journey. I hope you live to 500 years of age, or you're not gonna find him in that period, let me tell you that. But hey, again, it's like these women, guys, they're God's gift to the earth, and if you're not up to the level, they just have to be single, okay? They can't step down to your level. They are so much better, and probably there is no man good enough on this planet or in any other planet, or there's no creature in the universe that is up to the level to this woman, and this is why she's single at 40. Hey, I wish her good luck.
Completely raw and completely unedited. I look like shit, and that's okay. But I just want to get on here and say something. I am single, but I know my worth. Meaning, if you're not going to give me what I know I deserve, I don't want to be with you.
Entitled, piercings, tattoos, ranting in her car. If she didn't tell me that she is single, I would have never guessed. Let me pull that up for you. Just a really beautiful gem of a person, so you can see her better. Do you know, guys, that she is single? She just mentioned it if you weren't listening, but I would have never guessed taking a look at her.
I don't do flings, I don't do hookups, I don't do random one-night stands. That's not me.
Anymore.
I'm a very humbled female. If other girls do that, that's fine, to each their own, but for me, that is not me. But I also do not want a man that I must fight over their mom with them. You can be a mama's boy, that's fine, but if I have to fight over your mom because she is jealous of us, that is sick, and I'm not doing it. I've done it, and I'm not doing it again. I have a list of things that are do's and don'ts in my relationship. You respect them and we compromise, or I just don't, I just move on to the next. I want to be with one person for the rest of my life, and I don't want to hop around, male or female. I'm pansexual, so it really doesn't matter to me, but I don't want to hop around.
Okay, so we have a pansexual now. For those of you that don't know, she doesn't feel S3 actually aroused by the pan sitting on the sink, right? It's just a pansexual means she is attracted to souls, you know? It's my favorite kind of people. That they don't look at physical appearance. They don't care if you're a man, woman, animal, tree. They just like souls. So if you're a good person, she's going to like you regardless. You can be missing an eye, you can be toothless, you can be 70 or 15, you know, for all that matters. I mean, she is pansexual, so she's attracted to souls. Now, I don't know how these people deal with age gaps. If you find a great soul that you happen to like, but he is 12, what you do in that case? I don't know, guys, not really into the LGBTIQ barbecue stuff, but hey, that's for her to decide. But here's the first thing. Take note if you are interested in this particular woman. She is pansexual, meaning she is really critical of your soul. Again, you have to put no effort into your body. You can be 300 pounds overweight. You can take a shower once every month. That doesn't matter for her because she is pansexual, but you have to be really strict about your soul, about your, you know, behavior, about your energy, about your vibrations. So take note about that. Something interesting that I found with pansexuals is that even though they don't care about looks and only about the soul, they always somehow end up winding with the attractive people, right? I've never seen a pansexual dating someone ugly or someone who is missing an eye or someone who is 95 years of age, you know. I've never seen that. It's a rare coincidence that they always wind up with attractive people to their level, you know. But hey, again, I'm not really into the LGBT, so I don't know. You have to ask a professional.
I don't want to have to go on a million dates and find the right one. I am just ready to settle, grow, and have a relationship where you don't get cheated on, where you don't get beat, where you don't get used and abused. Like, is that even possible nowadays? It's not. I don't ask for much, but the small things that I ask for are so simple to follow, and if you can't even follow them, what the f are we doing? So until then, you guys will see me as single. You guys will see that I don't even go on dates. I don't. I cannot even seem to get past the talking stage. The talking stage does not get anywhere. Like, I literally talk and I block people because you guys are so annoying. And I don't mean that in an ignorant way. It's just like, the moment you talk, it's all about, well, you know, sexual things. Or you talk about rolling up, and mind you, if you do that, that's great. But like, to me, I'm looking for a mature conversation. I'm not talking about partying, rolling up, sex. It's not me.
Okay, so the video ends right here. I wish you would have said more things, more requirements, because this is my favorite one. I mean, I think I'm gonna go for this one. Sorry guys if someone was interested, but I'm gonna try my luck with this one. Sadly though, you didn't mention enough requirements that I can take notes about. But to sum it up, you have to have a nice soul, and you also don't have to be an abuser, rapist, or, you know, psychotic. So she mentions, I just want a guy who won't beat me every night for dinner, who won't be abusive, who won't be, you know, all those things. But interestingly enough, she hasn't found one guy like this yet. Now, I don't know if all the men in her area beat their wives like every day of the week. I don't know. Even the tattoos, she may as well be living in a prison cell. So maybe all the convicts there are quite aggressive, you know, and that's why she can't find a man who is, or woman, or animal, or tree, who is not, you know, beating her up. But hey, again, if you happen to meet these criteria, you can try your luck with this woman, because that's all the criteria she has. Just be anything that breathes, animal, plant, human, doesn't matter. And, you know, just don't strike me every day. Don't beat me every time. Easy requirements to follow, if you ask me. You know, for this big of a prize, I think that we can all put a little effort from our side, achieve that. But hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I wasn't sarcastic at any point. Don't you know, don't get confused. So yeah, thank you for watching guys. Leave me your thoughts. Which was the biggest gem? Which was the biggest prize? Which of these women are you going after? Even the married guys, I think they can contemplate these women and think, damn, I made such a mistake marrying this wife that now loves me and is with me, and we've been for 20 years together, we have kids, you know, we have a house, everything as well. Damn, I wish I could trade all of that for one of these single moms. I know guys, you know, life's a beach, what can I tell you? But hey, enough about that. I'll leave you off for real now. Thank you for watching.